You're welcome on another edition of Africam on IATV, Impact Africa Television, African Complementary and Alternative Medicine. I am Oluwaseun Oyebade, your host and your anchor this afternoon. In the content of Africa, traditional or ancestral medicine takes to be a paramount thing that people use in treating themselves. And as a matter of fact, compared to conventional or Western medicine, African medicine is preferred in Africa. According to World Health Organization, a research also shows that 80% of Africans prefer to use African way of treating themselves instead of using any other alternative or other Western medicine to take care of themselves. Meanwhile, when it comes to primary health care, African medicine is also preferred in Africa. Now, in the light of this, I would like to introduce my guest to you this afternoon, Dr. Ibrahim Lawal, a research scientist in cytomedicine. He's also the head Biomedicinal Research Center, Forestry Research Institute, FRIN Ibadan. And he will be the one to enlighten us more on a particular topic that we are going to be talking about, which is the management of blood pressure using African medicine. Now, before we move into that straight, I welcome you to the program, Dr. Ibrahim Lawal.
Good afternoon.
How can we use the herbal way, the traditional way, to manage high blood pressure?
There are a lot of traditional ways to manage high blood pressure. The simplest one, it is using an onion peel. Onion peel is one of the major recipe for managing high blood pressure, and by putting the onion peel inside water, you put it, that is infusion of it, that is the onion skin, and also you can use the whole onion also,
okay,
by soaking it in water and take it. And in Africa we also understand that the garlic is also a potent recipe for treating high blood pressure. And at the same time, we can also use neem, which is Azadirachta indica. That one can also be used by taking 2 spoonfuls inside hot water and you take it as a tea. It can also be used. And we can also use the root of Ficus exasperata, which Yoruba usually called ipmi, that is sandpaper tree. The root of it, you can also use it to manage the high blood pressure. As well, you can use cedar akuta. Some people call it weed, but it's not a weed. It's a very potent recipe, and cedar akuta is called in Yoruba as oshepotu. It's a common weed around us. Squeezing that one can also help in managing high blood pressure. By taking all this as a supplement, you can able to manage your high blood pressure.
Well, the major challenge that we face as humans, especially in Africa, is that we tend to use things the wrong way. Now, from what you've said about onion and the usage of garlic and some other herbal roots or leaves also, what are the quantity that should be taken? Having known that this high blood pressure is established, what should be the quantity? For how long should onion be soaked? For how long should garlic be soaked? So that at the end of the day, maybe when it is much condensed, it won't be affecting the body system again. Is there any other precautionary measures to be taken in application of this?
Yeah. The very first thing I would like to chip in is this. All medicinal plants has they are less hazardous to human health. Mm-hmm. And that is the reason why the 80% of the world population relied on herbal medicine. Yeah, there must be a standard or standardization of all this herbal medicine. For using onion peel or onion skin or the whole onion, getting a 50 gram of onion skin in a cup, 50 gram of onion skin in a cup, and adding 2 cups of hot water in it. 2 cups of hot water in it, and you can take it with 10 meals daily. That is 10 meals means like a tablespoon. A tablespoon full daily, twice daily. With this, you can able to regulate it. And because the 10 meals shows the standard of the body mass index, the way you can able to know that, okay, this is a quantity of what I need to take, and with that you can able to manage it, so and you don't overuse it, you don't abuse it. And whatever you take, and when you are taking herbal medicine, it has to be used moderately.
It has to be used moderately, like you said, that herbal medicine, they are less hazardous to health. But for every Western medicine, it is being said that there is always a side effect when checking the labels on it. But for this herbal medicine, using it, does it have any side effects?
Yeah, there are some herbal medicine that has side effects. For instance, if you are taking a medicinal plant that has caffeine, it means a pregnant woman should not be taking, at the early stage of pregnancy, they should not take any herbal medicine that has caffeine. It means if you are taking herbal medicine, and there are some herbal medicine that has caffeine naturally in them, for instance, be cola species, that is the normal cola that we're taking, it has caffeine in it. And there are other ones that you should know that there is always a kind of prescription or advice on the supplement when you are using herbal medicine.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ibrahim Lawal. To our viewers at home, the program is Africam, African Contemporary and Alternative Medicine. And today, so far so good, we'll be able to talk about high blood pressure. And high blood pressure, as it has been defined, and major thing that we'll be able to learn on the program is how to use the herbal way to take care of high blood pressure. And for whatsoever we want to use to take care of ourselves, we just need to see a specialist. Don't go on self-medication. Need to see a specialist for you to be told how to properly use the herbal way to treat whatever ailments you're battling with. The next week, I will be coming your way on Africam again. Hi, I'm Oluwaseun Oyebade, and stay tuned on the channel.